All right, Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, which is the Holy Spirit that inspires us. Peace and salutations, all right, to the elect, and as always, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. All right, so I wanted to get into Psalms the 126, all right, because before this kingdom goes out, you can see pretty much that the left hand, which is wickedness, you know, the adversary of righteousness, which is headed by the spiritual demon Satan. And then on the planet Earth, you have the Amalekites, which are the head of the Edomites. You can pretty much see that energy is being exposed. It's discombobulated, you know, getting caught in all sorts of lies. And pretty much what's next is the sword, man. But as we always go into, we're living in the worst case scenario. All right, and this is a wicked, filthy, polluted land, a wicked, polluted place. So this kingdom is calling for a lot of brothers, all right, to you know, pulling after their flesh, you know, and like we've been going into, you know, you always want to think to make the spiritual decision, do what benefits the house of David, all right, do what benefits the kingdom of heaven being forwarded, which is the house of David. All right, do what it takes. All right, sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your emotions. All right, we're not here for comfort. We're not here to be comfortable, but comfort is coming. And that's what we're going to get into, man, because we're about to party, man. All right, we're going to party. We're going to dance. We're going to sing. We're going to laugh. All right, once the kingdom of heaven is set up, man, once we're perfect and back one with our creator, all right, which is the most high Yahweh through his son, Yahweh Shai. And that's on the way, man. All right. Like a lot of brothers have particular demons that pull at them in this world, and they're going to pull even harder, man. Like when Satan, the devil, came to Yahweh Shai, he pretty much tried to get him to bow to him. All right. And what did he offer him? He offered him something that he already had coming, something that already was his. Okay, so understand that this world is already ours, man. Okay, and no amount of fun, no amount of anything that pleases you in the flesh on this side can compare to what's coming, man. And our warfare is almost accomplished, man. So stay strong, man. Don't give over to these seducing spirits, because they're coming, and they're gonna come in different ways, man. All right, ways you never imagined. But guess what? If we're a part of that body, we've already overcome, man. So I want to get, all right, Psalms 126. I'll start at 1. A song of degrees. When Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. And this is basically a nightmare. But once we get those new bodies, man, it's going to be as if we woke up out of a horrible dream, man. You ever have a dream and you in the most, you know, messed up situations, man? I remember I had a dream and like 20 bears were running after me, man. And I finally turned around and I looked, and was nowhere else that I can run. And I woke up, you know. This was when I was in the world. I remember that dream, you know, but to come out of that dream was like, woo, you know. And that's how it's going to be when the Lord gives us those new bodies, man. It makes us perfect. We're no longer going to have any thoughts or any negative thoughts against our brother, any negative thoughts against the Most High, his son, nothing. Everything is going to be perfect, man. So we're going to be of them that dreamed. And then the whole Bible was about the Israelites being delivered out of captivity, man. Like brothers been going into Acts 1 and 6. What does it say? Lord, when are you going to restore the kingdom of heaven to Israel, man? Is now the time? That's what any man, all right, who knows that he's an Israelite, that's the energy you should be in, man. Fighting for this nightmare to be over with, man. Okay, it says, then was our mouth filled with laughter, our tongue with singing. You see that? Then said they among the heathen, the Lord have done great things for them, because we're going to be gathered from among the heathen. But it said, then was our mouth filled with laughter. So we're going to laugh. Okay, you got a lot of people who wants to glorify laughing and singing and dancing right now. All right, but there's going to come a day where we're going to be able to do it in righteousness, man. You know, not that there's nothing wrong with laughing and dancing. You know, we all have our time. But there's a time for everything, man. There's a time to mourn. There's a time to weep. There's a time to laugh. There's a time to, talk. There's a time to be quiet. There's a time for all of these different things, man. And right now we're in a time of mourning, but our time of laughter and feasting is coming, man. Okay, we're gonna be in mirth in the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay, our mouth was filled with laughter. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna understand what it feels like to laugh, because in this kingdom, all right. Let me look up this scripture. I know it's in Proverbs. But when you laugh in this society, it's in Proverbs. After that laugh is heaviness, man. You know? This is Proverbs 14 and 13. Even in laughter is the heart sorrowful, and at the end of that mirth is heaviness. Ecclesiastes 2 and 2. I said of laughter, it is mad, and of mirth, what doeth it? All right. So on this side, Ecclesiastes 7 and 3, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness and the countenance of the heart is made better, because you're in hell. Because if you get too addicted to laughter and comfort and mirth, then you'll start to forget about how filthy and polluted this society is. Okay, so even when you laugh in this society, all right, you're still sorrowful. You still have a bill. You still have a situation in your life that you're not sure about. You still have doubt. You still have particular things going wrong. You still got to get up and go to work. Okay, and at the end of that mirth, whatever mirth you do have, you chill with the brothers. You know, Satan's angry. You chill with the brothers. You whatever you do, all right, you still have to face heaviness, man. Okay, but once we get to the kingdom of heaven, that's not going to be anymore, man. Okay, he's the New Jerusalem. Okay, it says, verse 3: the Lord have done great things for us, wherefore we are glad. All right, and that's what's coming, man. Great things. I was talking to a friend of mine who, don't believe in the Bible. A guy I know, and I finally, me and him were real close. So I get to talking to him, and he's talking about the Bible ain't real. So I say, well, tell me this, according to, what you believe in, Africa or whatever, Ra. I like, what's the end of this madness that we're going through? What's the end? And he stuttered. He didn't know what to say. Well, eventually they'll die off, the white man, because he complains about the white man, but they don't have a clue of what's to come. They don't have any comfort, all right, or anything to look forward to outside of just winging it or something random happening. No. Okay. The Lord have promised here in the scriptures that he's going to return our captivity, man. It gives you the understanding, So he was like, why, why would I know that there's a creator, but why would he allow, well, you can't question the creator, man. Well, I said, well, why did Ra, you say you believe in Ra, why did Ra allow us to go into captivity since you believe in the creator and Ra and this African? Why was it allowed for us to, the so-called white, we got stupid, the so-called white man, we gave him the upper hand when we were the Moors through. Absolutely no comfort. But what does the scripture say? When you come into the sanctuary of the Lord, then understand you the so-called white man's end. Okay. And we're not going to be mourning and cracked out and beat up. And, you see our people. I was just looking at a video, 50 Cent talking about someone slept with Deontay Wilder's baby mama and all of this shit. I'm just like, Jake just has a culture of just destroying each other, putting each other down, making each other look as worse as possible, man, in front of the whole world. And that's a culture to these niggas, man. In the kingdom of heaven, we're not going to destroy one another, man. It's going to be nothing but building each other up, nothing but fun. And it's going to be an everyday learning experience for eternity, man. We're going to see something new every day. Now, can you wrap your mind around that? No, because you used to seeing the same stores. You used to wearing the same socks, the same shoes, the same pants. Okay, the same outfit. Okay, if it looks good on you, you wear it on a Monday, but then, or a Thursday, but then that Saturday you put it back on because you got a compliment. You put it back on and go to the bar or to the club or on a date. In the kingdom of heaven, man, all things are going to be new, man. We're not going to live this dumbed down, weak, low lifestyle, man. Okay? We're going to be laughing. We're going to be happy. We're going to be fattened in righteousness, man. All right. Turn again our captivity, O Yahweh, as the streams of the south. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. So right now we're in heaviness. We're crying. We're mad. Brothers want happiness. You know, there's that demon on you that's like, man, I just want to be happy. It's not really a demon. All the flesh wants to be happy, but we have to remember Micah 2:10. What does it say? This is not your rest because it is filthy and polluted, man. So we have to fight for that rest. We're laboring to enter into that rest. We're laboring to enter into that mirth. Okay, they think that we get mad. I mean, they think that we say you can't laugh and dance and that's wicked. But when these guys are jumping up and down and hopping up and down at their Passovers and doing these videos where they're just promoting mirth, we just understand that there's not the time for that. The scriptures say there's a time and place for everything, man. Now, the scriptures do talk good of mirth, but then the scriptures balance it out. And Solomon, when you read Ecclesiastes, he was like, in a situation like this, what the hell does mirth do? That's why he said it's better to go into the house of mourning. So being in mirth and being happy and jumping up and down, so to speak, we do that at times. But it's not. We shouldn't promote that to the nation right now because our nation has already saw that. Our nation needs to be taught obedience. OK, because through obedience is how we're going to get that rest. It's how we're going to get that happiness. How we're going to get 100% mirth, because I don't want it. Everything here is tainted. Happiness is tainted. All right. Sex is tainted. Relationships are tainted. Everything's tainted. But the Lord is about to return our captivity, and we ain't going to have to worry about none of this tainted madness, man. OK, so now we sow in tears, but we're going to reap in joy, man. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing sheaves with him. And what does the sheaves represent? That's the first fruits. Okay, you will give your first fruits in bundles and sheaves, and we're those first fruits, man. Lord willing, we're of that number, man. Okay, and the Lord is going to send his son, all right, to erase wickedness away from the house of Jacob, starting with the elect. Okay, so to be a part of that number is a big thing, man, because you're like Noah, you're going to restart everything. The reset button is going to be through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, all right, under King David, Yahweh Shai, then King David and 144 and the rest, man. And yes, women will be delivered, children will be delivered, and we're going to be happily ever after, man. Okay, this is, I think it's Jeremiah 31. It's Jeremiah 31 and 12. Therefore they shall come and sing in the height of Zion, and shall flow together to the goodness of the Lord, for wheat and for wine and for oil and for the young flock and for the herd, and their soul shall be as a watered garden, and they shall not sorrow any more at all. You see that? No more sorrow, man. That's what's coming. Okay, the scriptures promise that. Not the book of the dead, not Egypt, not the pyramids, not all of this madness, okay? But the scriptures promise that. Who are the people that are in the most heaviness and the most sorrow, man? Then shall the virgin rejoice in the dance. You see that? And that's speaking, the virgin is really speaking of the elect, okay? Because they're going to be found perfect. Remember, Paul said, I've espoused you to one husband that you can be presented as a chaste virgin. Both young men and old together, all right? For I will turn their mourning into joy, and will comfort them and make them rejoice from their sorrow. You see that? We're going to rejoice in the dance. So we're going to be doing the James Brown. We go get down. Okay? All of that happen, all of what you want to do here, but you got to suppress it because you know you in hell, brothers. We're going to be able to do that 100%. We go dance, man. We go eat. We go dance. We go laugh. We go backflip. We go float. Whatever the hell we want to do, we're going to do it in righteousness, man. But we got to fight and be obedient for that. So the virgin is going to rejoice, man, starting with the elect. And then and that's going to be passed down to the whole nation, man, because all of our nation are going to be righteous, man. I will satiate the soul of the priest with fatness, and my people shall be satisfied with my goodness, saith Yahweh. And that's coming to the remnant. And then the remnant is going to pass it down to the rest of the nation, man. And I'll get one more, man. But brothers, we about to get up out of here, man. You see what's going on, man. Esau don't know what the hell to do. The only thing he got left is lies and that sword, man. And his lies are running out. So pretty much it's all about the sword, which his lies are a part of his sword. It's propaganda. This is Zechariah 9:16. And the Lord shall save, the Lord Yahweh, their God shall save them in that day as the flock of his people. And they shall be as the stones of a crown lifted up as an ensign upon his land. We're going to be the Lord's going to be back with his people, man. And nobody will be able to take that away from us. For how great is his goodness and how great is his beauty. Corn shall make the young men cheerful, and new wine the maids. Whoo! So the women are going to be happy. The men are going to be happy. Everybody's going to be happy, man. This feminist bullshit, this struggle that we have with our women, it's not going to be no more, man. Family structure is going to be restored in righteousness. No more homosexual niggas walking around. Everything is going to be righteous. We're not going to tear each other down for fun. All right, but we gotta labor to enter into that rest, man. Okay, as it says in Hebrews, man. All right, real quick. We gotta labor. I think it's labor. If I don't get it, that's, But this is Hebrews 4:11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. So don't look back like Lot's wife, man. She did actually look back. When you look at that word, look back, she held dear to the stuff that she had here, man, in Sodom and Gomorrah. But hey, continue to fight. Rest is coming, brothers. We go party, we go dance, we go jam out. Everything is going to be restored in righteousness. Shalom.